Hello, hello, hello. It's your old friend, the Zen Chef here again. Today, the Zen Chef has got something a little bit different. We're going to see what he can do about it. First of all, as the Zen Chef, we're always smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee. GFC coffee, by the way. Tucson cigarettes, by the way. Today's Zen Chef is all about fruit. We have here a nice bowl of fruit. I think you should see it a little bit better than what you can. Let's just see if you can see it. I don't know if you can or not, but I can see it. Some nice apples. We have here some nice apples. Washington State Golden Delicious. And here's some Red Delicious apples. Today is about fruit. We're thinking that we would like to have a nice fruit cobbler. A fruit cobbler. And it just so happens that the Zen Chef test, Miss Greta, has made a wonderful fruit cobbler that is now ready to come out of the oven. We must first move our cigarettes because you can't have cigarettes around the food while you're cooking. And hot pads. You got to get hot pads. Now we'll do without them. We're tough enough hands. They're tough. So we reach in this oven and get this hot cobbler out. Oh! Man, oh man. Oh, ah, ooh, ah, ah. You better hurry and look at this before I drop it. This is the cobbler. Can you see the cobbler? The Zen Chef has made this lovely old-fashioned cobbler in a cast iron pan, and it is made out of strawberries and blueberries. The recipe for a strawberry blueberry cobbler is, listen up, dry ingredients, 1 cup of flour, I don't care, all-purpose, self-rising, doesn't matter. 1 cup flour, 1 cup sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Those are dry ingredients. You mix them together very well. 1 cup flour, 1 cup sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Blend those dry ingredients. Once you have those dry ingredients blended, you set aside a cup of milk, 1 cup of milk. That is your liquid ingredient. Don't mix them together yet. Then you take your nice cast iron pot, baking dish, whatever flips your switch. You get your cooking vessel. In the cooking vessel, you put about 1 stick of butter, or 1/2 stick, whatever flips your switch on that. You take that butter and put it in your pan. You put it in a 325-degree oven until all that butter is melted. Get it melted, good, melted. Now, you got it melted. At that point that it is melted, right before it's melted, before it starts burning, you get your dry ingredients, 1 cup flour, 1 cup sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You pour your 1 cup of milk into it, stir it up and make a batter. And it'll sit there and froth. Now while you got your batter sitting here, immediately pull out your pan, hot with melted butter. Pour your batter evenly into the pan, and then you take an ample amount of fruit. In this case we use fresh strawberries and blueberries, organic of course. Some people say a cup of fruit, 2 cups of fruit, 1.5 cups, a 1/2 cup, whatever you got. Nothing else, use a can of peaches, canned peaches, or canned fruit cocktail, any kind of fruit. You get your fruit, you pour it on the batter, spread it out a little bit, and then you stick your pan back in the oven, bake it 325 to 350 degrees, whichever you prefer, until it is nice golden brown on the top. Pull it out of the oven. When it gets cool, you eat it. And you have to sample it. And to sample it, you must use your best china and your best silverware, which we have right here, our best china and our best silverware. Then you get your best big old spoon. I happen to like this stainless steel spoon myself. And you dip in and get yourself a generous helping of this here strawberry, blueberry cobbler. Oh, that is so good looking. That is so good looking. You plop that right on your plate. Turn it upside down if you wanna. You don't like it that way, you turn it up the other way. This is Zen Chef, remember? You turn it up this way. Wham, bam, there it is. We've dropped our silverware, but that's okay. You shouldn't drink coffee with this. What you should have is use your best wine glass with ice, and then get yourself, if you're having a strawberry cobbler, get yourself some New South Alabama strawberry lemonade. You got that? New South Alabama strawberry lemonade. It's everybody's favorite. We have been testing it before now, so we already know it's gonna be good because we've done drank most of the bottle. For that strawberry lemonade, New South Alabama, fill that wine glass up with it. Set it right there for commercial purposes. Now, since we've lost our best silverware on the floor, we will simply set the cobbler out of the way, and we will dive into this here cobbler. Never forget a napkin. A gentleman always uses a napkin. He doesn't tuck it in here. He spreads it out on his lap. And then you take your best silverware that you have, and you begin into the cobbler. If you could only taste what I just tasted, you'd do it again. That is delicious. Now you can pour cream on top, fresh heavy sweet cream or milk, or you put a scoop of ice cream on it. I like it natural. There's a blueberry, keeps getting away, I got it. I'm just glad Miss Greta didn't have any pineapple to put in here because it couldn't be any better than it already is. Try your strawberry lemonade. Just enough tartness to balance the sweetness of the cobbler. What do y'all think about that? Skippy. Well, Skippy, we done all we could today. Skippy. Zen Chef video number 593, season 7, episode 8 is now over. Go make yourself some cobbler. 1 cup flour, 1 cup sugar, 1½ teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, set aside. Dry ingredients, 1 cup of milk, set aside. Get a baking dish, stick of hot butter, half stick do. Put it in the pan, 325 degrees, in the oven, melt the butter. Pour the milk into the dry ingredients, stir it up for a batter. Pull the hot pan out of the oven. Pour your batter into the pan of melted butter. Then pour your fruit, can of anything, quart of this, peck of that. I don't care if you got a gallon bushel of blackberries. Put them in there, stick it back in the oven, cook it till it's done. Then eat it up good. Remember that New South Alabama strawberry lemonade. Zen Chef out. Bye.